is that kita memang perlu a lot of people who can speak French and French interpretation, but one of the biggest cabaran untuk kita is that we are unable to bring the document outside of France. So we cannot give you copies, although it would be the best thing, so that you can read, baca, take it to the ceramah. So now we have to really rely on the lawyers, the interpretation of some very reliable and trusted comrades in France. But suaram as a plaintiff, kita boleh quote the document. We can quote it. We can talk about it. So kita boleh call for a press conference and we can say. In fact, we have done 1 or 2 expose already. Tetapi we cannot show it. If kalau kerajaan Malaysia nak contest and they want to challenge that we are making it up and we are, we are not actually cooperating and just memburukkan nama negara, and if they want to be party to this inquiry, then we can actually apply for them to also have privilege access. So if they have privilege access, then the level of awareness will go up. That means Malaysia is acknowledging that they will participate in the inquiry. Then they can also get privilege access. Okay. So I notice the time is running short, but I'll just go through a few things. You will realize dalam satu sidang akhbar beberapa minggu yang lalu, we already exposed the fact that because pihak kerajaan Perancis tu, they were now trying to get rid of the middle agencies. Selepas mereka tanda tangani OECD Convention, they don't want middle agencies anymore, sebab less middle agencies means less commission that they have to pay. But Malaysian government ni, mereka insisted that there needed to be a local company that was involved. So as a prerequisite of Perimeca entering into the contract, dan Najib Razak's personal presence in the meeting, there was a demand for USD 1 billion, up to USD 1 billion to facilitate the urus niaga kapal selam. Now this is a huge amount. USD 1 billion is equal to 3 billion ringgit. And just now you saw the cost of the kapal selam only cost 7.3 billion. It macam tak masuk akal. It's not logical. But that was what was asked. Okay, that was what was asked. What was asked, finally what was given for Perimeca was how much? 114.9 million, which was €500 million, which is still a lot. Okay, so this document comes in the form of a fax that was seized when the DCNS office was raided. Okay, so it was signed by the the Menteri Pertahanan. Okay, now document 97. I'm just quoting you the numbers of the document so you can have a sense of the level of siasatan and how it flows. Okay, now document 97 is very important, and I think very important for you to understand this sebab suddenly wujudnya satu syarikat baru yang bernama Terasasi Sdn Bhd. So selama ni kita hanya tahu about Perimeca. Sekarang sudah ada Terasasi Sdn Bhd. And Terasasi, first there was a company in Malaysia. Lepas tu they formed a branch in Hong Kong. And the amount of money that was traced through an invoice, one invoice, was 36 million euro. So that was about 120 million ringgit. Okay, which is disalurkan kepada cawangan di Hong Kong. So maybe they were hoping that the money trail will not be detected. Okay, then the cawangan di Malaysia was closed, and the cawangan in Hong Kong is still in operation. So one of the things the Hakim di Perancis is taking on now adalah siasatan on the syarikat di Hong Kong, and what was that money used for, and why is terasasi still existing in Hong Kong. Okay, so siapakah pengarah terasasi? You can see here it is Abdul Razak Baginda and his father. So for Perimeka it's Abdul Razak Baginda and his wife. So the whole family is involved. Okay, then the interesting thing here is that the Hakim has high suspicion that wang ni mungkin disalurkan straight kepada PM Najib because of the hidden factor of sending the money to another country. And terdapat juga satu nota that was handwritten and signed by the name Razak, saying please transfer 360,000 euro into my Alliance bank account. So all the bank account number semua kita ada. So sekarang the handwriting tu dihantar untuk sampling, dan the Razak tu diinvestigate, is it Najib Razak or Razak Baginda, because in France they always call you by the last name. So Najib Razak is his last name, Razak Baginda, Razak is his first name. So the siasatan is going on that, and kalau dia boleh bagi tahu kita what is the result of the siasatan, as soon as possible we can actually expose this information further, because we have the bank account details and so on. So kalau 360,000 euro, so it's about 1 point something million. But that note was interesting because walaupun wang tu ada beberapa payment disalurkan kepada terasasi, this was an unscheduled payment. Okay. Now the other thing is I can't tell you too much at this stage, but nampaknya parti politik UMNO pun menjadi resipient, menerima wang commission. Now this information akan bagi tahu kepada sidang akhbar next week when the lawyers try to come to Malaysia. Kalau mereka ditendang keluar, we will try and meet them either in Singapore or in Bangkok. So the information on UMNO is from laporan yang sulit. So we prefer, for Suaram's own safety, that the information is backed by our lawyers actually providing the information. So next week you will already know. So tunggu dulu, this part no need to berceramah for tonight, but next week you can use this info apabila the lawyers, because everything macam pengerusi kata tadi, everything has to be credible. It has to be backed by information, because we are really dealing with a very... Okay, now the next thing is, I think for those of you involved in businesses dan sebagainya, you will know that in every transaction, every urus niaga, there's usually offsets, different kinds of contracts, smaller contracts and all that. Now the reason this is highlighted here is about the figure for offsets was so high, it's euro 822 million. So over and above the billions of ringgit we are already talking about, euro 822 million was for offset. So company macam Malaysian Airlines dibawa masuk to try and bail out our ailing airline company. Lembaga Tabung Haji, our pilgrimage fund, also brought in for investments. Lembaga Tabung Angkatan Tentera, semua dibawa masuk to see what kind of investments can be brought in, and altogether the offsets amounted to 822 million, almost another 1 billion euro. Okay, so this is for pelaburan dan